Okay guys, so what is up? My name's Arados12. You can call me Arrow for short. And today, we're doing something like we did last week, except this time we're more prepared. No lag on the stream or anything like that. Just simple stuff. So what are we going to be doing today? Well, we're going to continue where we left off. We've got magazines, that's right. Now before we get started, I want to show you a few things that I did while everyone wasn't watching, or basically while I was out or off stream, and should be coming up shortly. This does take time, so just keep that in mind. Especially when you have a lot of assets in the game. So here it is, it's loading. And basically, if you go to loadout and you go to, now that mask needs to be changed. I might do that this week. But if you go to primary and let's just say you want the M4A1 for instance, you click on customize. Basically, this is what happens. So I'm going to put on a camo, maybe put a few attachments on it, like this and this. And then if you put on the magazine, Stanag Mag, should be working. There it is. Yep, I made it work while you guys were out. And basically this inserts the mag. Now let's see what happens when we try to play it. Nothing. You can fire. Oh, and by the way, I want to also show you this new feature. Now I am going to make a special announcement probably either now or maybe later on, but right now I'm just going to focus on what's important. As you can see, there's no mag here because guess what? We didn't define it on the server. Now on the server side, everything is going to be different. Yeah, it happened again. I don't think I like this. Okay, so now I know everything's working. Should be. So let's get started on what we need to get started on. First of all, I'm going to go to the menu client and I'm going to figure out what to do with this. So we got magazines, right? And I think, hold on, magazines. There we go. We've got this. So basically, what are we going to do is we're going to actually work on some server logic instead of doing it with the client. So that means I'm going to go here and I'm going to go down here somewhere. Or actually, I'll go further down because that's where all the loadout stuff is, right there. And I'm going to do remote service. This is my favorite way of setting up remotes. I just use 3. I'm not going to tell you what they are because who knows, an exploiter may be watching this. So I'm going to do listen, I'm going to do server, fetch, create magazine, function. Now I'm going to do player, mag type, And basically we're going to provide the mag type. So let's see. What comes next? Well, I'm about to show you. So the next thing I'm going to do is local mag. And in fact, I forgot one thing. We need to actually add in the magazine list so that everything will work. So that means we'll go to local magazine list equals require game storage settings dot magazines. And what this does is it allows us to like actually have a reference to all the mags that are available. So I'm going to go down here again. This time we're going to do create magazine equals, let's say, mag list, or actually, yeah, magazines list mag type. And basically this will guarantee that it's validated, because in order to use it you have to like have the mags there. And then we'll do if mag then, and then for what I collect, I think it's in this script right here. Yeah. It's going to return the mag model for you. So in that case, let's get started. In fact, we're going to have to hold off on that. Yeah. So basically we're going to just do the mag and we're just going to apply it and stuff. And I'm just going to put in the mag like that, or mag, simple. That'll actually be a patch for that, and yeah. We'll actually do this instead. Mag or self-get mag true. And yeah, that should be good. Now I'm going to add more magazines as we go, but for right now we're just going to work with the one we already have in the list, which is Stanag AR1. So now you've got the mag, the mag equals mag get mag. And I'm sorry if my voice is a little bit raspy and stuff. I didn't get much breakfast this morning, so all for you guys. Anyways, let's keep going, actually. So the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to do mag get mag, and then we'll do, I'd say false for this one, because, well, actually true. Let's make it true. Unanchor that. And then what we do next is return mag. So basically it's only going to do if it's there. And yeah, now there's a script error and we're going to have to fix it, so there we go, and that should be good. So now that we did that, yeah, there's a lot going on out there. My apologies, but let's see if we can add another magazine to the set, just to be sure that this will actually wait. We're gonna have to attach that for sure, but we'll do it like as we go. So now I'm gonna add another mag to the list, and it'll be Stanag AR2. which should be on the M16, I believe. And AR2, if we look in magazines, oh, by the way, I gotta publish this, of course. Publish changes to package. And then we go to mags. And we find AR2. And basically that is actually the straight mag. So I am good with that. That was right on the money with what it was. So it's Stanag box magazine, straight. Yeah, that should be right. That should be right. So next thing we're going to do is simple, I think. So yeah, just waiting for it, and it should be on shortly. So I go to loadout, and I'm going to go to primary, select the M4A1, and customize. Should have maybe like 2 mags. We're just gonna see what the mag looks like. Oh wait, it's not in there. I forgot. I honestly forgot. So let's try and fix that. I'm gonna actually go to items, and we're gonna see what we can do about it in the files of the M4A1. So in that case, I'm gonna go to settings, and I'm going to add it in. Stanag AR2. Oh, and I was just wondering yesterday, since I was just looking at the Super Bowl, what the Patriots were doing, and they really beat the Rams pretty good. I'm not a Pats fan, but still, I mean, the way my team lost was just mind-blowing. Anyways, let's just keep going. We'll pass that anyway. So I'm going to go here, I'm going to go to primary, M4A1 again, look at the customize. Yep, and I'm going to add a leafy, of course. I'm going to add an attachment. Maybe an EOTech maybe an ACOG. Yeah, ACOG's better. It fits on a gun better. Magazines, you have curved and straight. What happens if you put in straight? It's too big. Or actually, it's not too big. It doesn't have a primary part. That's the issue. That's why it's not working. Because as you can see, this isn't set up. So I'm going to go to this, and I am going to select point, of course, and let's see what happens. Yeah, by the way, you can actually test it in game, unlike last time where you couldn't do much of anything. So keep that in mind. So now it should catch up. Yeah, I'm just waiting. Oh, right, it's in there. Okay, good. I'm just going to select it and then be done. Causing issues. We have curve, straight. I'm going to use straight. Still doesn't work. Let's see what happens. So let's keep looking. And nothing really. There's nothing in the output that says that that was a problem. So I think I know the reason why this is happening. It's because it's on a different scale. I think we can fix that though. So with that being said, I am going to try something different. Yeah. So what I'm going to do, since the mag is over there, is I am going to do this. So I'm going to do mag model, set primary part C frame. This always works, by the way. Mag model dot C frame. Wait, dot point. Gun dot mag point dot C frame. There we go. It should be better now. Because when you set a primary part C frame and you're using a joint or something, it works better than when you don't. Ooh, my leg. Sorry about that. I'm having issues. This is not as big as what it should be. So, keep that in mind. And now it should be on. Okay, I think it is. I'm going to go to loadout, primary, select this, go to customize. I'm going to add in the green color. I'm going to add in 2 magazines right now. Curved first. That works, and the straight one works. Just not as good. Weirdly enough, it's protruding and stuff. That should be happening, but I think I have an idea. Yes, the mag. There needs to be a way to record whether or not the mag is actually there. So what I'm going to do is I am going to actually rename the magazine once it's been inserted. So with that being said, mag model dot name was magazine. That way you'll know what it is. You just delete it. Okay. So if gun find first child magazine, then gun.magazine destroy. Basically what this does is that it allows me to replace the magazine properly. Instead of just adding 2 mags in one gun, we add 1 mag, and that solves the issue by getting rid of the old one and then putting the new one in. So that solves your problem. Now pretty soon we might be doing client-sided stuff either today, and if we don't get to it today, everything will be completed by tomorrow, I'm hoping, but it won't be on stream though. So go to M4A1, customize that. Alright, and I'm going to put in the leafy, As you can see, I'm just going to use leafy for right now as a camo. And then try curve mag, then straight. Straight has an issue, so I'm going to see if I can fix that, to be honest. Every mag that is in the same group is going to have to be done somewhat right. So let's take them all out, and I'm going to actually do something with them. So what I'm going to do first is I am going to fix the positioning of the magazine so that we don't have to use any offsets or anything. So I'm going to take this StanAg AR2 mag and I'm going to do this. Workspace, .mags, StanAg AR2, set primary part C-frame, workspace, .mags, StanAg AR1. And what does this do? Hold on. Right, it's a C-frame, I forgot. You gotta put in the C-frame. Okay, I'm not doing things right. Alright, now we got it. So basically what we just did here was we just adjusted the magazine. So now everything fits. But what about this one? That's the FAL box magazine. Now the SCAR-L is also going to have to be adjusted. So I'm going to have to find a way to do that. For that, okay. We know where it's at. So that means we're going to, oh yeah, we do have some discrepancies with the magazine cartridge. So I'm going to remove that, or actually move it in so that it fits perfectly. Is that it? Nope. I'm going to just cycle through them all so that we can fix this issue, and yeah, there we go. So that I'm going to move out. And then the next part I'm going to move out. Okay, I'm going to just move that. This is how I would fix it though. This is not like from a builder's perspective. I am no builder. Even though I built some things, they didn't come out too good. So I'm going to move this in so that it fits inside the magazine properly. And we're done. Okay, looks good. Now we just move it straight to where it needs to be, which is over there, I think. Let me check. All right. In fact, I got an idea. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to find the primary part, and I'm going to make the point. Now let me just check and see if everything's okay. Nope. We're still missing some things. So I'm going to move this back in. SCAR-L, of course. SCAR-L mag. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to do the point. So now got that done. I'm also going to be adding this mag to the system. I know it sounds and looks ridiculous to some of you, but don't worry, it's going to be fine. So now I just take the AR2 and do SCAR-L, and then we'll do AR1, and that solves that issue. So basically we solved the issue, and it should. Okay, so now that being done, I want to see if there's any more. There's one more Scar L mag, and it's the XM8. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to find the point, put it there, and it should be good. Once we get the hang of it, it can accept XM8 magazines because it's in the same family. Not unusual, but still almost unheard of. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Is this turned around? Hold on, let me turn this around. In fact, let me check the mag point. It's 0, 0, 0, 0, right? So now I'm just gonna do this again, and apparently it's still doing that. Interesting. I think I'm gonna try something. Yes, that's why. It's a mesh. And apparently it's not a good one. Should be square, but I don't know. Like that. Okay, it looks better, to be honest. So I guess it'll work that way. It just will be higher, maybe not acceptable, I guess. Anyways, let's just add the two to the system. Star L, and then I'll do star L right here because it goes on the star L, of course. Now I may have to do some research outside of this in order to figure out what's going to go on, what's not. You get the picture. So I'm going to turn down my video if I can. I'll just wait for it to go down. Anyways, should be down shortly, but you get the picture. Anyways, hold on for it. I'm just waiting for the system to recalibrate. There we go. I think it's done it. So now I'm going to continue working. So I'm going to continue working, and I'm going to figure out what's going on with this. Sometime I'll figure it out, but I think AR1. Yeah, that's interesting. The XM8 never does this. Ah, I see. Yeah. It's pointed somewhere it shouldn't be, so that's where my issue lies. Okay. I think I fixed it, so I'm going to check on it and see what's going on. That should be better. Okay. Now you've got it somewhere. I know it looks like a big mess, but it's necessary in order to make it work, so that everything is put together properly. So let's just keep that in mind. Anyways, next thing we'll do, we'll add in another mag. This time it will be a STANAG XM8. So basically every assault rifle in this category, well, the M4A1 isn't there yet. Can accept these weapons. XM8. And let's just see how much ammo these things take. M4A1 takes like 30 something. The M16 will take 20. Yeah, the M16 will take 20 from now on. This will take 30. And the XM8 will take, I'm trying to think of how much does it take, I forgot. I think it's an ammo, yeah. 30, of course. So it's 31. The only one that takes 20 is the M16. So basically that is all finished. Now we just gotta put them inside the settings, so. And just see how they render. Okay, so now I think we got this. And basically I'm just going off of pure memory. Nothing more. So. I'm just waiting on the system. And nothing more. It's weird how this all works, but it does. So I'm going to do loadout, change loadout, go to primary, go to M4A1, customize, and I'm going to okay, something's making this thing lag. I don't know what it is. Shouldn't lag like that, but it's okay. So let's try all the mags out. Start with curved. Curve fits fine. Straight. It does need some work, actually. SCAR-L, XM, a little bit over the top. SCAR-L is also over the top. It can accept many different mags, but the only issue is that most of these magazines don't fit in their proper place. So, with that being said, I think that the assault rifle can only accept the magazines like they should be. I'm just saying. Yeah, that's interesting. Like, when I set them, it just doesn't work. I think I got an idea. And this is what we're going to do. Instead of that, there are other ways to make this work without even thinking about it. We're going to get rid of these three. So you're not going to be able to use all three magazines like that, just because it's like not right. So keep that in mind, I guess. Anyways, let's keep moving actually. I think we're doing quite good. Anyways, I think if we look at loadout, and then we go to change loadout, go to primary, M4A1, and then do customize. The cam to actually put those other three in there, unless you are considering on the M16 mag, right? I mean the M16, sorry. Now there is going to be another option, but it will take a while to figure out. So I think I can ask my friend about it, or maybe I might have it. Who knows? Anyways, I'm gonna stop this and continue, I guess. So let's continue working. So with that being said, I'm just gonna find that magazine and use that for the M16, because there is no options for the M41. It's just the way it is. Anyways, let's find the M16 and add in what we need to add in. The settings, we go down here and we add usable mags. Now the usable mags is basically like this. We're going to do STANAG AR1, I mean AR2, sorry, and then STANAG AR2E. Now, I'm going to comment this one out, but AR2E is basically the thing where you see, like, it's an extended magazine, just put it that way. Extended 25 rounds. This is the only gun on the AR-15 platform that will actually accept those mags. So keep that in mind. Okay, so let's go to loadout. I'm going to change loadout, and I'm going to find the M16. So we got the M16, and we're going to customize it as usual. So without any like mag, useless. It fits. You get the point. So now I'm going to go to deploy. And as you can see, never mind. I'm not even going to do that. Forget it. I almost forgot about that. So this is what we're doing next. So we got that, and now I just got to find the 20 round magazine. 25 rounds actually. So now that I found it, we're gonna rig it right now so that we can get it out the way, make sure everything's on point. You get the idea. And now we're going to have to put the there too so that it will work. So I'm going to just put in the M16. So now we'll go over here, add it in, another copy, and then I'll do this, move it over, make sure everything is aligned, because once we align it, it should be good, I guess. I mean, I've been building in a while. I'm mainly doing UI design and redesign and scripting. But this counts too, I guess. So we're going to find the point first. This is another Stanag mag, but it fits perfectly for the M16. So now we're going to unveil the mag so that we can use it and see it when we need to see it. And basically all these parts are 1, we're going to make them 0, of course. And then we're going to take the base and we're going to make that 0. Perfect. Now everything's fine, or actually can be seen. But wait a minute, we're missing something. Yes, that's right, we're missing the right alignment for the magazine. So we're going to align that a little bit what we're doing. And yeah, that's good. It's really good. So now the next thing we're going to do, I'm going to get rid of this magazine here because we no longer need it. And we're going to find the point. I think, if I'm not mistaken, at the base, yeah, it doesn't go far enough. So I'm going to actually move the magazine a little bit higher. There we go. Should fit perfectly. So now that we've fit it up there, we're going to move the mag point and we're going to duplicate that. Then we're going to take the mag point, put it inside the magazine, and I'm going to call it point. Basically that's the main point of the mag. That's how we attach them. So then we're going to go here. And then I'm going to do this. Stanag AR2E. Basically, this is the actual like extended version of AR2 magazine, which in this case is the Stanag mag that goes on the M16. It's not the real name, it's the name I gave it because that's how we're organizing everything. There's a bunch of Stanag mags in this game, but there's very few that are the same in a way. Like it's grouped by gun, but it can also be grouped by what it is, which is Stanag. And yeah, because it was originally supposed to go on the guns, like every gun that can accept Stanag mags, but unfortunately that backfired, so keep that in mind. Hold on, before I start that, we're going to do this. So we're going to go to here. This uses the AR thing. And then we're going to uncomment this. So now we're going to add in the magazines, right? So that we can use them. So then we're going to take this and we're going to go AR2E. And then it's going to be straight extended. Now that's a long name, but it works in this case. And it's 25 rounds instead of 20. You get the idea. So now we have that done. We should be on the move. And ready to go. So sorry about that. My voice is still deep and raspy. Just keep that in mind. So let's keep going. I'm just gonna find the magazine and do what must be done. So go to loadout, change loadout, primary. I'm gonna go to assault class. It's located and M16 right here. Now that's mean like type of weapon. Is it like for? Can you use it for assault? So we're not going the battlefield or the Call of Duty route with that, so now we're going to keep that simple. So as you can see, the font has changed, but it's for the better. You can read it. So as you put, you can see it fits, but it still fits. The other one is small, so we might increase the size of that. But other than that, I would say it works perfectly. Now we're talking. So the next thing we need to work on will be the what is the next thing we'll work on? Ah, yes, the server logic. We got to get that running. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to go down here. Well, first, I think we should animate something that we haven't animated before. I might do the animations tomorrow, but yeah. If the gun demands it, it demands it. Sorry, that's just me yawning. I think we're just going to focus on client logic today. We just focus on a little bit of server logic. But yeah. That'll pretty much be it for that mag. I think we're just going to focus on getting all the mags ready that are available. So we did the extended round magazine. Now we're going to do something that I like to call the Gewehr 36. That's right, folks, the G36. So we're going to start with that gun. We're going to add the point to both weapons. And by the way, they can both accept 5.56, both mags, and they can be accepted by the G36C or G36. So now we're going to do that. and we're going to fix it up. So I'm going to go to G36, and I'm going to do this. Just like we have usable attachments, we have usable mags. We'll do usable mags equals G36 box. Now I just want to let you guys know I will be going ahead, so I will cover it next time, whatever I've done. You get the idea. just keep it in mind. Simple. Anyways, next thing I'll do is G36 drum, and basically we have the drum and the box mag. So the 36 is yeah. It's basically that, and we're pretty much done with that. So I'm going to change the loadout and do assault, G36, go there, customize, and I'm going to figure out if this works, but as you can see, it has no mag. Just like the other guns without the mag. Oh, it isn't. We forgot to add it. Who knew? So let's add it for sure. So we'll do G36 box. Now the AK also has its own mag. We might get into that. I mean, G36 box magazine. Sorry about that. And I believe it can accept up to, let's see, 31 rounds, so that should be good. And we're also going to do G36 drum, which is a drum mag that has, I think, at least 100 rounds in it. So that makes your gun very heavy. It will decrease speed. We're going to add a mechanic for that later on that actually does that. So this is going to be 100. So for every mag that gets inserted, it's going to like do something. So keep that in mind. I'm just going to be testing this for the minute. So sit tight. Go to my loadout, change loadout, go to primary, go to assault, of course. Then we're going to look at the G36, customize, yeah, my encoding is overloaded, so just keep that in mind. So now drum mag. Ooh, and look at that. It's perfect. Now you got a machine and Gewehr 36 made from a small gun. Or you can just go with the Did that just happen? Okay, we need to fix that. Yeah, we need to fix that right now, so. Let's see what we can do to fix it. So I'm gonna actually oh boy, I just don't like Facebook at all. But you know me, I prefer Twitter and other platforms. Anyways, I'm gonna find the mag for the G36 and we're gonna fix it. So let's see what we've got here. We've got the drum mag, we've got a box mag. But does the box mag really qualify? Let's find out. It's at 90, so I'm going to put it at 0 so that it will fit. So now it should fit. So the only thing that's stopping it is the way it fits, I guess. Because I know the G36 can accept these, but the others are just different. So they won't be accepted due to the fact that they are like mags that don't even fit in the slot. So just keep that in mind. Anyways, we're going to keep moving. So the next thing I notice is that, hold on, we've almost got to 1 hour left. I'm not doing this for the original 3 hours, I'm doing this for 2. Because the rest I will do on my own. I'll show you like maybe at the end of the week. So now I'm just going to do that. And basically we're going to just check it out. See where we go from it with it. So I'm going to go to attachments, or I mean magazine, sorry. Box mag, of course. It'll be see, but that's the way. The drag, it fits too, as you can see, and basically happen to have drum mag, box mag with the other gun, and the other mags, but it didn't work. So yeah. Anyways, let's just keep going. So the next thing we're going to work on, if I can get to it, is either another mag or maybe something else. So the first thing I'm going to do is, actually I think we did everything, most of it. We can add more magazines, but it won't be like you think it is. Anyways, let's keep going. I'll do the rest when I get a chance. So the next one to do is I'm going to M43, and we're going to insert them into the gun. So that means I'm going to find this, and we're going to make them different. And this assault rifle cartridge has a caliber of a battle rifle cartridge, but it's different. So I'm going to do M43 box and M43 drum. Now the other one that we're going to have is M74. There are two cartridges that were actually made by the Russians. They're used on the AK, the M74 and the M43. It's good to know these when you're making a game like this. That way you can decide what to do. So now we got that, and basically we're going to do M43 and M43. This accepts a cartridge known as 7.62 times 39 millimeters. Or in this case, M43, as we all know. So we gotta put it in there, right? We did that. So now, that means we're gonna have to rig these. Find the point, put it on. Same thing with the box, you put that on. And basically, there you go. So now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to continue working and see. Oh, wait. I forgot. That's right. I might end early. We'll see. But for right now, I'm just going to continue working like I should be. So now I'm going to go to M43. Well, actually, the AK. We're going to rig that. So I'm going to go to settings in the AK and I'm going to find the reload setting down here. In usable magazines, or actually just usable mags, not magazines, because you want to keep it short. And then we'll do M43 box, M43 drum. Okay, so now we got that. Now I can press play. So it should be coming up shortly. Bear with me if there's too much going on. So, yeah. There we go, we opened it up. And now we're about to work on something great. So, I'm going to go to loadout. I'm going to go to change loadout. I'm going to select my primary. So now I'm going to find the AK, which is in assault. Go to AK-47. Customize. Of course, we're going to customize it. And basically this AK has no, and I mean no mag whatsoever. It's receiver and gun and everything. But we can change that. So I'm gonna select magazines. See which one is good. M43, you have this curvy mag. M43 drum, you have this drum mag. And the good thing is it all works. So you can do whatever you want with it. Which is shocking, but it's still as good. Good as new. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm going to stop it right here. And we're going to continue working. So now, what we're about to do is, we're about to continue working on the magazine system, but this time we're going to add some more mags as well. Now for the M9 or Beretta 92, it's parabellum, but it's different. So we might want to actually work on some pistol mags now. So let's continue with that. So, that being said, I think we are going to start with the M60. No, wait, the M9. So I'm going to point. And by the way, the bolts actually go on the outside. So, or do they? I think it's just a box. The bolts stay, but the box doesn't. I think that's how it works. Anyways, we're going to take this and we're going to do it again. Find the primary part, of course. Next thing we're going to do is the E, not the Spitzer, sorry. That's something different. I'm supposed to do the point, like that. And basically the M9 is now rigged. So now the next thing we're going to do, and I know it takes 15 rounds, the other one takes like 25. I gotta check it again. So, and these will change from what they are to something else. So the name will change, just keep that in mind. 15, of course. I think it should be like 20 instead, but who's counting? Anyways, yep, that's my mic. I think it just did something weird, but who is counting that? So now we're going to keep going. So let's just, you know what? I think we're going to continue, but at 2 I'm going to stop. So once we get the pistols done, we're going to stop there. So we're going to find the M9 and R. So I'm going to do this again. Just M9 box. And this is basically going to be the 9 times 19 millimeter round, 15 rounds, of course. Same thing with this, except it's M9 box E. And it's extended. Or actually, it's the M9 3R. M9 3R. Yeah. It's not extended magazine. It's just the M9 3R box magazine. And basically, this one takes, let's just say it takes 20 rounds. Heck. So now we know that it's got all of that. And basically, we're done there. So now, what we've got to do next is the following. So I'm going to actually go to this M9, and we're going to test it on that weapon. We're also going to do the RPK before we go. Or actually, I'll do the M9 testing myself, to be honest. That'll be it for the game after we do the RPK. I'm just going to see how the RPK works. So the RPK is going to be different. And basically what we're going to do to it is we're going to add in what we need to add in. So usable mags, not majors, but mags, is going to be M43 drum and M43 box. So it could take box and drum mags, but I would prefer the drum mag on the RPK. That way you get more out of it. That's just how I prefer it. Let's just test this out and then we'll be done. Completely done.